Hey everyone, happy Tuesday. I'm so sorry that I'm not able to be there. As all of you know, I tested positive for COVID yesterday, and just to give you guys a little bit of information, I did test positive. I didn't become symptomatic until Saturday evening, so I was not symptomatic at school or anything. I didn't know that this was going to happen, and we didn't say anything yesterday morning because Mr. Kroger and I we hadn't gotten the test results back yet, so Mr. Kroger and I weren't sure if I would be back earlier or not, but now that I am officially positive, I won't be back until next Wednesday, October 6th. So I'll be out all this week and Monday and Tuesday of next week. However, I do still have work that I'm going to be submitting. Mr. Kroger is going to be doing some lessons. I'm also going to ask Ms. Prita to come in and do some lessons for you guys, as well as if I'm feeling up to it a little later this week, maybe even tomorrow, I'd like to do a Google Meet with you guys so I can do a mini lesson with you guys. Truthfully, I only have energy in like short bursts, about 15, 20 minutes, and then I'm usually really tired. So for those of you guys that haven't had COVID, it really makes you very sleepy all the time. Um, but my biggest thing is I want to let you know that just because I'm out doesn't mean that I'm not checking grades. I'm not doing those things all day long. So today, my plan is to finish updating grades from weeks 1 through 5. And backtracking, I think I only have a few more assignments I have to check up on. And then I'll be looking at grades from yesterday starting today. So any assignments that you guys had yesterday, I'll start putting in the grade book today. So for those of you that really struggle when I'm not there and choose not to do your work, then you're choosing that consequence of taking that 0 on that assignment. I know that yesterday afternoon wasn't very good with Miss Fields. Um, and I'm just warning you now that there's consequences to every action you make, whether that's positive or negative. If you do your work and you do what you're supposed to do, just like a lot of you do every single day, you're going to have good grades. You're going to get those extra incentives. You're going to be able to go to Fun Friday and do all those fun things. But if you choose not to do the work or any of the above, I will be contacting home even though I'm here from home. If I notice that you haven't completed several days worth of work and you're at school, then I am going to be contacting home and letting them know that you're not completing your work while I'm out. So just make sure that you're doing what you need to do. If you have any questions, please make sure you're asking Mr. Kroger, the sub. You can always email me, guys. I'm up and down all throughout the day. I might not get back to you right away just because I might be sleeping, but I will get back to you as quickly as I can if you have any questions at all. So for today, you do have quite a bit that you have to do, but it's all like small, shorter assignments. So you've got a jump starter, and then you're going to take a pre-test in Performance Matters, which remember, a pre-test is not for a grade. It's just to see what you already know. It's 5 questions, I believe, and it's all about 2-digit by 2-digit multiplication. Okay. Remember, if you don't know the answer, you make your best guess and you move on. That's what a pre-test is. Okay. Nothing to stress out over. After that, you're going to play a Blue Get with Mr. Kroger to review order of operations because you have a graded quiz on order of operations today, which I did warn you all last week that you would have. It was supposed to be yesterday. I pushed it to today because I wasn't sure if I was going to be back or not. So you guys all had an extra day of practice and review. And then after that, you're going to do some extra math if you're done early with your quiz. I am taking a grade for stations on extra math, so make sure you're completing your extra math assignments. Um, and then you will be watching a video on how to do, it's called partial product multiplication. It's very similar to partial quotient for those of you that remember last year, the Big Magic 7. It's very similar. It's also known as the box method, but it's all for multiplication, not division. So that's the big difference. We'll get to division a little later on, but right now we're just doing the 2-digit by 2-digit multiplication. For science, you will have a jump starter, which is a practice review question from the Ohio State test. And then you will also have a 22-minute Ed puzzle today on predators versus prey that I will be taking for a grade. And I'll be taking it for an accuracy grade because there's only 6 questions. So there's really no reason that you guys shouldn't be able to get that done. What's going to really hinder you on that assignment is whether or not you're actually listening to the video. If you're talking during the video and distracting the people around you, you're really going to have a hard time answering those questions, and it's going to impact your science grade. So please, please, please make sure that you guys are getting that done and you're listening to the video. I know it's a longer video. I kind of did that on purpose. I figured you'd want something a little longer as opposed to like a bunch of little mini assignments today. And it's a good video. I've already watched it myself. So please make sure that you're really, truly paying attention while you go through your work, okay? I'm hoping to see you guys in a Google Meet tomorrow, but I really don't know. It's going to depend on how I feel. So I'll keep you updated. Mr. Kroger will keep you updated. But other than that, guys, I really miss you. I know it's only been like 2 days, but I told you guys from the beginning how much I love you, and it's hard for me to be away and here at home when all I want to do is be there with you guys. So I hope you have a really great Tuesday. Please email me if you have any questions or if you have anything that you want to talk about, just let me know. And I will talk to you all very soon. Have a great Tuesday.